So Monday Night Raw starts off with Gunther.
Oh, Walter, since they've been promoting the Walter stuff.
Yes, and he comes out and he calls out Damian Priest, and Damian Priest comes out and just punches him right in the face.
I like that.
So does this make you want to see this match more or less than before?
A lot more, a lot more. Like there's discourse that this match has been boring, the build up to it, and I gotta agree, it has been until this point. Like there was no reason for this match other than Gunther like winning King of the Ring. Like,
Yeah, and
but
like it, this made it more interesting.
yeah,
So that's how Raw started off with them just fighting, and then we went to a number one contenders match for the IC title, and it was Braun Breaker versus Ilya Dragunov. And it went to a no contest. And Braun is now number one contender.
what's the
Because it went to a no contest. So technically Ilya Dragunov didn't lose. So if Ilya Dragunov didn't lose, that means Ilya Dragunov could be in there and could be a three-way.
true, true.
So,
Unless like he's
uh-huh.
too hurt right now and they like do it later for whoever wins the match. It could be either or.
Yeah, I really hope it's a three-way, and that would steal a show at SummerSlam.
Of course, 100%.
So then we had the Judgment Day in the clubhouse, and they're talking, and Ben goes, "Rhea, what's up with all the stuff you've been saying to Jey Uso?" And she goes, "It just was online. I just was playing around." And then Dom says, "Yeah, what's going on?" And she's like, "It was just play, Dom. It wasn't serious." And then Finn says, "You need to get Jey Uso a check." Tells Dom that.
Fucking instigator.
Yep. So then we see Drew McIntyre with Adam Pearce, and they're talking to referees. I mean, that's not a hint to anything later on. Not at all.
No, not at all.
So that was a thing for later. So then we had Lyra Valkyria come to the ring because she's going to have a match with Sonya Deville. But we also see the New Day Academy celebrating Tazawa's birthday.
I love that name. I hope they change it to that.
I mean, if they stay together, they will, but I don't know if they're going to stay together. So Sonya Deville beats Lyra Valkyria. And I mean, I actually want this group to have a name so I could call them by their name instead of just calling them the unnamed trio.
Right? Might as
Like, I
well
don't
call
even,
them fucking like Absolution 2.0 or something for now.
okay, we could call them that because like they they, they work together, but like there's no name. So then after that, we had the Nikki Cross slash Sister Abigail video package, and she's just talking about sadness. And I want this to be a two-parter because I want the next part to be the real Nikki Cross talking about why she's part of the Wyatt Six.
That's gonna be interesting.
It's going to be very interesting. I want all of them to have their dual personality show the one side and then the other side, like they did for Bo Dallas. And Eric Rowan literally didn't have to do anything because Eric Rowan, we know who he is. Like there's no special thing. Everybody is gonna have like their own thing. Like the one that Joe Gacy has is when he says, "I was supposed to be a part of the original White Six, and then Bray passed, and I never got my chance." and that will fuck everybody up.
Yeah, because not too many people know who was involved in that. Because notable names in the original.
Yes. And the second version was going to be a bunch of people that you didn't expect. And Joe Gacy was one of those. So that's going to be very interesting when people see and hear all of that.
Yep.
So then we had CM Punk. And CM Punk comes out and he says, I'm cleared. And then he says, Drew McIntyre, get your ass out here. So Drew McIntyre comes out, and then Adam Pearce sends out all of the security to stop him. But before we get to that, I have to say Drew is one of the biggest haters.
He got to be stopped. Like, seriously, take away his phone.
Yes, because he posted online a picture of him and Jack Perry. I don't even know where they were at together.
I'm going to assume Comic Con that's going on. And I think WWE and AEW are there. Obviously not
Yes,
together, but you know.
yes. And that shit was so that shit was so crazy. And WWE actually made him take down the post, but they made him take it down 2 hours after it had been up. I think they did that on purpose.
So it's one of those, they made him take it down, quotation
Yes,
marks.
yes. So then we have Adam Pearce. He goes to Drew. He says, "Did you tell Punk the thing?" And before he could say anything, Seth Rollins' music hits, and Seth Rollins comes out and says, "I'm the referee." I mean, yeah. I mean, who didn't see that coming?
You saw it coming? More flowers going your way?
So then we have the Judgment Day looking for Jey Uso. And Dom is about to go one way, and Finn goes, no, 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 you go this way. And he goes this way and he bumps into Liv and she says, hi, Daddy Dom. And they're talking. And then Finn comes up out of nowhere and goes, break it up, you two. And he sends Liv her way and he says, Dom, we're supposed to be looking for Jey Uso. I'm like, yeah, yeah, Finn didn't just do that on purpose.
No, you gotta trust Finn.
Oh,
He wouldn't do that.
I can't wait till he's revealed to be him and Liv, the masterminds. And I saw like one dumb person go, "Oh, him and Liv are secretly together." I'm like, no, no, no. They are they are using each other to mutually benefit each other.
Yeah. Now, that actually was my question because I've seen people say that too to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how would you feel that was a thing though? Like they were actually together. I don't see it, but how would you feel?
It would piss me off because they need to just be two people who are using each other to get to where they need to get to.
Yeah,
And here's like the fun, like the whole overarching funny story of like when Liv and Rhea first start battling for like, remember, Finn and AJ and Liv went up against the Judgment Day. A lot of
yeah, they
people
were
keep
the OC at one point.
yeah, people keep forgetting that Liv and Finn were cool before Judgment Day. And it's like, oh, this is a long story.
Yep.
There's more to this.
Liv was inserted in their group to
Hmm.
counteract Rhea.
Exactly. It's a bigger deal than people know.
Yeah.
So then we get a Sami Zayn interview, and Sami's getting interviewed, and he hears something, and Kathy Kelly goes, "I think they're beating up Jey Uso," and Sami goes to help Jey Uso from getting beat up with the Judgment Day, which sets up the main event for later on that night.
Yeah.
So then we have the New Day Academy versus the Final Testament, which the Final Testament won. Yeah, yeah. So after that, Team Gable comes out. And Team Gable comes out, and Chad is talking to Otis and says, guys, I need you guys to get back with me because the Wyatt's six. And Otis like, dude, we're not fucking with you. We're done. And then Chad goes, all right, well, I'm sorry about that. And they just beat the shit out of him until the Wyatt Six shows up. And Chad's in there by himself, and Bo Dallas gives Chad Gable the best Sister Abigail ever.
He looks more jacked than that fucking gear he got. By the way,
I
how fucked
think,
up is it? Tazawa got beat up on his birthday, like real bad.
dude, that's the best part, getting beat up on your birthday. Like, it's fun. Like, who doesn't want to get beat up on their birthday?
Not me.
No, me neither. But Tadawa does. So that was a thing. So then we had Bronson Reed versus Pete Dunne until Sheamus come out and just beat the shit out of both of them.
Thank God you didn't call him Big Bronson Reed. Like I hate that.
Yeah, I'm
But
not calling him that.
like he keeps saying something to the effect of like Sheamus knows why did like I turned on him and whatever, right? Like we
Hmm.
kind of know, me and you, and I guess some of the internet know. But
Hmm.
what do you think is like the on-screen like version of that? Like, do you think it's what we're thinking, or do you think it's something else?
I think it's mostly because he left. Like, you left me, you put me in this group, you made me stop doing what I was doing. You left me. Now I got left and everything fell apart because you just ran away. So yeah,
That makes sense. You think it could also be a little bit of the Butch thing too? Like he hated that character?
it could be. That could be something else.
Okay.
So then we had back in the clubhouse, and Judgment Day are talking to Rhea, and they say, you need to handle this live problem. And she grabs Dom, and they go to the ring to handle the live problem.
That's the way you fucking do it.
Yeah, I don't see Liv as, well, Liv is a problem. I was gonna say I don't see her as a problem. No, she's a problem.
I mean, think about it this way. You have a girl and like a girl constantly fucking with you in front of your girl, starting shit between you and your girl. My
I
girl will
mean,
fuck her up.
it's complicated. It's complicated. So they go to the ring, and Rhea calls out Liv, and Liv shows up, and this is what bothers me because Liv says that men want a girl like me, not a girl like you, which is not true, but I've seen a lot of women get up in arms over this. And I was like, wait a minute, guys, that's not what's going on. She's playing 4D chess, getting in her head. The more she messes with Rhea, the easier it is for her to beat Rhea.
Exactly. It's a mind game.
Yes. So then Dom cusses Liv out in Spanish and makes her cry.
Still can't believe he got away with that one word.
That was so awesome.
Truth be told, I do
And
the same thing though, if like I had to. So
yeah, and Liv walks away crying, which is uh, moving on. So so then
cry about it.
Rhea, yeah, yeah, no, I so Rhea licks Dom's face and kisses him and whispers in his ear, and they go back to wherever they're going. So yeah,
I hate Dom.
I mean, you can't be too mad at him. You can't be. So then we had Zelina Vega. And Zelina Vega comes out because she's going to have a match against Zoe Starks. And Zelina has the match against Zoe Starks with a bad elbow. And because of the TikTok Toxic Tag Team, Absolution 2.0 gets distracted. And Zelina hits her with the bad arm, hits the code red. 1, 2, 3. Zelina Vega beats Zoe Starks.
It's like a cast type thing, right?
Yes, well, it's not a cast, it's more of a wrapping, but it's something on her elbow.
Oh, okay.
So then we had Drew talking to Pierce, and Pierce tells Drew that next week Seth Rollins is going to tell you the rules of being a referee. And Drew goes, "What does that even mean?" And I was
What
like,
does that mean?
yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I was like, I don't even know what that means. I was just as confused as Drew. Like, what does that mean? Like, isn't he just a referee? But I guess he's going to have his own set of rules.
Like, is he gonna be like a Stone Cold type of referee that where he just sits in the corner and lets you do whatever the fuck you want?
He could be, but I know that he's definitely going to screw Punk by accident because he's going to try to hit Drew and he's going to hit Punk, and it's going to be Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Bret Hart all over again.
Which also happened in SummerSlam, correct or no?
Yes, it was SummerSlam '97. That's what
Okay.
I've been. That's what I've been telling people for the longest. SummerSlam '97, and they're
Yeah.
just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Nope, it's SummerSlam '97. I don't know what you're talking about, pal. And now it's like, oh shit, SummerSlam '97 was this match. Like, yeah, heart
That's
and
what I
soul, baby.
fucking said.
Yeah, it's heart and soul, baby. But hey, you guys don't listen. So then we had the Unholy Union, and they were talking about their tag team championship. And Absolution 2.0 showed up and said, "We're gonna beat you girls for the championship."
Okay. I like how unholy unions everywhere though. We're gonna talk about that later, but I like that.
Listen, I'm listen. I am more happy to see more Isla Dawn on my TV now more than ever. I'm more happy to see her because yeah, this, that's all I'm gonna say. Is just yeah.
Yeah.
So then we have Samuel Zenon and Jey Uso versus Judgment Day in the main event of the show, and they win. They beat Judgment Day, but as soon as they win, Braun Breaker spears the dog shit out of Sammy.
Like that shit was so fast, like Jay didn't even have a chance to like react. Like, he's like, what the fuck?
Yep, it was so crazy. So that was Raw. But one little thing that everybody is talking about, they're all talking about it because it just came out, just all of a sudden, which is something that like I kind of knew was going on. I think even alluded to it one time, but like it's almost damn near official. Just don't know when. WrestleMania in London, probably Wembley Stadium.
Oh shit.
Yes, it's going to be in the next couple of years. And it's funny because like everybody was like, "Oh, it's going to be in 2026," and then some people was like, "It's going to be in 2025." And like I was under the impression that they're going to Indianapolis next year. Well, not next. Well, shit, that is next year. The year after that, 2026. I'm like, yeah, they're going to Indianapolis, and then somebody corrected me, which is Sean Ross Sapp said, no, it's not locked in when they're going to Indianapolis for WrestleMania. It's happening. It's just not locked in to the date. So
Okay.
2026, it could be London, WrestleMania. I mean, it could be.
Yeah, I'm mad at that. Like that shit gonna be awesome.
I mean, here's the cool part about it, which I'm all for. That would mean WrestleMania would be in the daytime, not the daytime for everybody else. It would be 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday or on a Sunday, just early in the day. Just put your feet up, just relax, watch WrestleMania. After WrestleMania goes off, it's you have the rest of the night to yourself. It's yeah, that'd be great.
Be chilling, yeah.
Yeah, it would be fucking awesome. NXT.
Yeah, it was.
So it started out with Trick coming out, and Trick is like, "Yo, I want my world title back." And then Cedric comes out and Cedric's like, dude, listen, you have to calm down. Like, you have to calm down. Just relax. And then Shanti Diodonis, which is a player, just comes out like, man, nobody cares about you. And Cedric's like, dude, relax. He was like, we're a team. We're trying to talk to Trick. And he's like, man, we don't care about Trick. And then Trick gets mad at him and says, listen, he's like, you ain't had a hit since Hit Row. That hurt.
Fucking crazy. Like, is it me or is like one a good guy, one a bad guy?
They're both bad guys, but Cedric is the more cool, level-headed good guy.
Okay.
So Cedric is trying to tell Trick what he's doing wrong. And then Trick just punches the shit out of Shanti Diodonis. And that just causes him and Cedric to get into it, which sets up something later on.
Okay.
So then we get Ego coming in, and Ty are talking shit to Ego, said, Oro beat you. Like it, Ego's like, no, 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 that wasn't a match. He didn't beat me. And they're like, no, no, no. It was a 1, 2, 3. We heard it. And he's like, that didn't happen.
I really appreciate how they're letting them talk now. Like they have personality. Like they're gonna be stars.
Yes. So then we get Briggs coming to the ring, and he gets jumped by Jensen, and Jensen beats the hell out of him.
That caught
And
me off guard.
it caught me too. But you were right. You were 100% right because Sean Spears comes out and throws the chair in the ring, and he tells Briggs, he says, do it, do it. And Briggs is like, dude, who the fuck are you? Why are you here? He's like, do it. And then Jensen picks up the chair and whacks the shit out of Briggs and then hits him with the DDT.
Yeah, like even though like I predicted it in a sense, because I also said it probably something from Impact.
Hmm.
Like that shit was fucking brutal. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that fucking crazy.
Yes. And they beat the living hell out of each other. Like they had bruises and scars on each other after the match. Holy shit, they fucked each other up.
Yeah.
So now it's Sean Spears and Jensen.
Do you think what's his face? Reg is like out the equation of this now? Because remember, like at one point we
Ridge,
thought he was gonna be with Sean.
he's 100% out the equation because later on, like it explains why he's out the equation.
Oh, okay.
So then we get the Rascals, and they're talking to Too Fast, Too Furious, and Trey Miguel goes, "Hey, didn't you two like used to be tag team champions? You guys never lost them, right?" And MSK goes, "Yeah, you know what? We never did lose them." And Nathan Frazier goes, "Well, you know what? That would be a great match." And Wesley like goes, "Yeah, you know what? That would be a great match." And Axiom says, "There's okay. So which two of you are we taking on?" Wesley says, "It's three of us. We're the Rascals." And fucking Too Fast, Too Furious goes, "Oh, so it's gonna be a six man." And the Rascals go, "Yeah, it's gonna be a six man." Huh?
Yeah, like the map is off.
Like they literally gave them a tag team title match. They said, we giving you a tag team title match tonight," and then they just turn it into a six man because Wesley talks them out of a match.
It's gonna lead into a tag team title match eventually. Like
Oh
the seeds are already there.
no, no,
Did you
it does.
remember that they never lost the titles?
Yes, yes, I
I
do.
forgot.
But like it does because of what happens later on, and the next Too Fast, Too Furious thing cracked me the fuck up because it was so good. Like, like when we get to that part, like I have to. That shit was so funny
I
because
think
it
I
was
called one of them.
Like, dude, it was so fucking like it was so perfect. I was like, dude, this is great. So then we had Lexus King come to the ring because he's gonna take on Eddie Thorpe. And I'm like, all right, I mean, they're gonna eventually finish this. So then we had the new hotness. I don't know what they're called. I'm calling them new hotness because it's Lola Vice, Kamra Petrovic, and Sol Ruka. And they're watching Stephanie Vaquer and Isla Dawn. Like they're watching them from Mexico. And then Last Legend and Jakar Jackson show up and says, we want the tag team, we want the tag team titles. And they're like, all right, cool, we want the tag team titles. So they basically set up a match for later on, and whoever gets the tag team titles is the one who gets the tag team titles. So that's the thing. Then we had the match between Eddie Thorpe and Lexus King. And they're having this match, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, like that's a thing. So yeah, and Lexus King loses to Eddie Thorpe, which I'm perfectly fine with. But then after the match, Lexus King attacks Eddie Thorpe, just beats the shit out of him, slams his arm in the thing. And it's like, what the fuck? They're doing another fucking injury angle to Eddie Thorpe? He just fucking came back. Like, what the fuck is the point? Like, it's so stupid. Like, he just fucking came back. And then we have Trick in the back, and he's talking to Quinn McKay. Can't remember her damn name. Kelly Kincaid. Kelly Kincaid. He's talking to Kelly Kincaid, and in the back, Pete Dunne is there. And Pete Dunne just tells Trick, you need to get your head out of your ass and focus. And Trick's like, what the hell is wrong with him, man? He's like, that's crazy. Why is he saying this to me? It is like, Trick, don't you understand? Like, Ilya Dragunov said the same thing to you. You need to get focused if you want to win the title, which they're going to push this off as long as possible for the next probably 2 or 3 months till they go to CW. And then he's finally going to get his title match and win on CW, which is going to be this is going to be good. It's going to pop the ratings. This is going to be the first show on CW for NXT, and it's going to be a big deal. So then we have Oro
It'd be a
Mensah.
bitch to find CW.
I mean, it's still there. It's still it. I mean, I think it's like the same channel as it used to. I don't even know. I don't know.
I haven't watched CW in a while, so
I know. So then we had a really okay match between Oro Mensah and Ashanti Diadanis. And I'm not saying a okay match because it sucked. It was just an okay match because I didn't want Ashanti to lose his first match, but I also wanted Oro to win this match because Oro is going to go for the title eventually.
yeah. He's in the current story, so of course.
Yes. So Oro beats Ashanti Diadanis, and that's a thing. And Oro's talking about ego. He's going to beat ego. It is what it is. So then we get Charlie Dempsey and the No Quarter Catch crew, and they're talking to Tony D'Angelo and the family, and they're like, somebody is sending me death threats. And it's Ren Sinclair. She's like, I will tell if you guys don't help me out. And Charlie Dempsey was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, no, no. I will tell everything if you guys don't help me out. So they have to help her.
Are they gonna kill her off eventually?
No, no. The funny part, this is exactly what I think is going to happen, which is going to crack everybody the fuck up. They're going to become a team, and she's going to forget everything that happened. She's going to forget. It's going to be the thing where she's going to be like, all right, so you're going to forget what happened? She's like, I have no idea. I just happened to show up while you guys were with the car. I don't know what happened. And they'd be like, wait, you just blackmailed us? Yeah, I have no fucking clue.
So you think she lying this whole time?
Yes, I think she's lying because she wants to be part of the crew, but at the same time, like they have no idea and she has no idea. everybody's just dumb as hell in this situation.
I mean,
So
they can't say they whacked dude either, because he all intents and purposes he doesn't exist. It's like the last dude that they whacked. They can't say him by name either.
yeah, so it's then it's Carly Bright versus Ren Sinclair, and they're having this match, and all of a sudden, like they try to cheat, kind of, and Miles Board is outside, and he just gets fucking suplexed by Kendall Gray, and it's like, dude, I've never seen Kendall Gray wrestle except that one time she got murdered really quick, and she suplexed the fuck out of Miles Bourne.
I was like, he's gonna be the punching bag. Watch.
Yep. So then Charlie Dempsey helped Ren Sinclair win. So now Ren Sinclair thinks she's part of the team, and Charlie Dempsey can't kick her out because he's afraid that she's going to snitch on him.
He's stuck.
Yep. So Hank and Tank are talking about Halloween Havoc. I don't even know how they got past what the show is coming up next. They went all the way to Halloween Havoc.
Like it's Great American Bash,
No, it is, but like, how the fuck did y'all just skip all the way like 2 months? Like that shit was crazy.
right? Side note, they need a name. Hank and Tank. Like it's not cutting it for me no more.
Yeah. So then we had the Too Fast, Too Furious thing, where Nathan Fraser is like, dude, you got mad at me for being in Speed, but you're in the Speed tournament. And Axiom goes, yeah, you were in the Speed tournament. He's like, yeah, but you got mad at me because we were defending the tag team titles, and you were in the because I was in the Speed tournament. He's like, yeah, but I'm in the Speed tournament, but look, we still have the titles, so that doesn't. He's like, that doesn't add up. And then fucking Nate Fraser goes, damn, you're right. I was like, oh shit, that was good. That was so good.
He
That
called him on
popped
his
me.
shit.
Yep. So then Javon Evans comes up and says, hey, you guys looking for a partner? I'm ready to do this. And he was like, oh, okay, cool.
Like during the match, I felt like he like fits better with the Rascals. But we get
Dude,
into that.
we'll get into that because like that match was one of the matches where I just was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yep.
So then we have Duke, and he's back there with Chase U, and Ridge comes up with new Chase U shirts, and he's like, dude, I got us new Chase U shirts. And they're all excited, so he's officially full Chase U.
You notice they're black though. Like instead of red and black, they're black and red. Like
Yep.
I maybe it's me thinking too much. Like red tie theory.
hmm
It might be going heel.
I'm okay with them going heel because Thea Hale was talking about how she's been there and she's getting her title shot and she doesn't get the respect she deserves. And I'm like, yeah, she's gonna lose to Roxy because Roxy's definitely keeping that title, but she's gonna lose to Roxy, and this is gonna start her heel origin story.
That'd be awesome.
Yes. So then we had Cedric versus Trick, and this match, like in the beginning, it fell apart. It was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And then it kind of got on to like, hey, okay, it makes sense. Like you guys are actually getting it together. You guys are killing it. And Trick gets the win, which I mean, once again, this is one of them things where it's like, I don't want Cedric to lose, but he had to because Trick had to win and get attacked by Pete Dunne afterwards.
I mean, you can lose as long as you look strong during the match. And
Yes,
both these guys did. They need a tag team name too. I'm gonna wind up saying that a lot.
yes. So then we get Ego, and he says
Ego.
he wants Oro, and Stevie and Mr. Stone don't want to give him the match, and they just argue back and forth, argue, argue, argue. It's like, okay,
But if neither one of them wanted to give him the match, why were they arguing? They pretty much agreed. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, I was so baffled at that thing. I was like, I don't know why they were arguing. I think they just because like they want to argue to see who's going to be the second general manager, but it's like, all right, whatever. So
What does it matter?
no. So then we get Kalani Jordan, and she's in the back, and the girls show her Tatum Paxley playing with dolls, and she's like, "That's kind of creepy." But in the back of that, you see Wendy Chu walking by, and these two girls, after fucking Kalani leaves, Ashanti Diadonis comes up acting like he's hurt, and they go, "Oh, we're going to help you," and he looks at the camera and gives them a wink.
The man. He's the man.
Yes. So we get the new hotness versus metaphor because Kamara Petrovic and Sol Ruka take on Jakara and Last Legend, and Last Legend gets the win because she's fucking awesome and she got better. And then after the match, they challenge Unholy Union for the Great American Bash for the tag team titles.
My only gripe with this match, right?
Hmm.
They didn't continue the tag team of Carmen and Ariana Grace. Like, to me, that would have went somewhere. Other than that, like, I love the whole thing.
Yes. So then Trick was mad, yelling at Sean, and he leaves. And then Roxy yells at Sean. The best part of them yelling at Sean, this was Sean's birthday. Like they're just yelling at him like, yes, we're yelling at you because it's your birthday. Thanks, coach. It's like, all right, that sucks.
Happy birthday to you too.
Yeah, that's basically how it was. Then we get a Joe Hendry promo, which is fucking awesome. And Joe Hendry doesn't even go here. He had a fucking awesome ass promo, and he doesn't go here, but he's going to show up. I I'm so fucking lost.
I told you this off the podcast, but I'm so
Hmm.
disgusted on how WWE is treating TNA. Like they're treating them like jobbers.
Yeah, okay. They're fucking selling out, and everybody's just watching their shit. But yeah, they're treating them like shit. So then after the promo, Joe Coffey, I was calling him Joe Hendry, but Joe Coffey challenges Joe Hendry to a match, which is probably going to be on a Great American Dash.
Yeah,
So Ego is about to knock on Ava's door, and he sees a ref, and he's like, "I need you to come to the ring with me." He brings the ref in the ring. Oro comes out and beats the shit out of Ego and pins him 1, 2, 3. The referee counts 1, 2, 3. So that sets up their match.
does that one count?
Yes, it does. It does count because holy shit, like there was an actual ref that went 1, 2, 3, which means that checks out. That totally checks out. It's a thing. So then we had the main event, which was the Rascalz versus Too Fast, Too Furious and Javon Evans.
Great match. Great fucking match.
This was a great match. And the thing about this, like, I don't know why, and I'm going to even point out my fucking hypocrisies because it's like sometimes I don't like shit like this, but this shit was just too good. And then maybe it's because I have like a investment in the Rascals and Javon Evans. Like, maybe that's why, but this is kind of like, you know, this was great.
Like in a sense, like the Rascals are like your kids, like you would say Sean's kids or Triple H's kids.
Hmm.
You discover these people and like show me them. So
Yes.
and they did the move. The fucking I don't even know what they call it, the push moonsault. I
The
love that.
Hadouken.
That's what it's called,
So,
the Hadouken.
no, I just call it that.
I mean,
So,
yeah, basically that's what it is.
mhm. So MSK gets the win and basically sets up the tag team title match. for Great American Bash.
Now, question
Hmm.
about that. If they
Yes.
win it, right?
Hmm.
One, it's a two-part question. One, are
Hmm.
they doing New Day rules or Freebird rules, whatever you want to call it?
One, yes, I hope so.
Two,
Hmm.
do you foresee them taking those titles to TNA and possibly winning those titles too?
Two, also, I hope so.
That would be fucking awesome. Like you have two different titles from two different companies. Wow.
Yes.
Because right now the tag team title champions over there are ABC again.
Yes. So that's what it would be one of the best things for the whole partnership, which we don't know how long this is going to be because they said it's going to be a long time. It would make so much sense. They win the tag titles, then win the tag titles over there, and they're just basically back and forth defending the tag titles.
Keep this fucking partnership forever. Make it fucking NXT and A.
Yes, like people have made that joke, but like it's closer and closer being a thing.
Yes.
So then the last thing was Ava and Ego talking, and Ego's like, I didn't lose. That's not real. And Ava goes, you know what? How about you prove it? And we have a match next week. We're gonna have a contract signing for the world title match. Then week after, we're gonna have that match. And Eagle's like, good, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, like he's gonna lose that match. He's not gonna lose the title. He's gonna lose that match though.
Like, I can't wait because it's gonna be really fun because he kind of deserves to like have this thing. And I didn't see Oro being like the guy, but they kind of like need to have this.
Like I love these surprises. Like there's a lot of people I didn't see in the like main spot. It's like they're there.
I mean, it's all Shawn Michaels, baby, because Shawn Michaels is the guy.
Yes. He
And
sees true talent.
yeah, and speaking of how he sees true talent, so today, because everybody has been reporting on Delta finally coming to NXT, is been reported by Fightful. They're like, she's coming. It's almost 100%. Stephanie Vicaire, I don't even know where she got this picture from, but it might have been somebody photoshopped for her, and it's got NXT, and it says like the new NXT, and it has like her, Julia, and Delta, and it's like
I seen that.
I was like, yeah, like that's that's the future of NXT. Like NXT is kind of back to where it was, but it's gonna pop off.
Yes. 100%.
And the funny part is like I don't even know when any of these people are debuting. Like I have no fucking clue.
Good. Fucking what's your face? Definitely could like debut Great American Bash like ASAP. You need them to show up ASAP. You already mentioned them on TV, so
Yeah, like I see Stephanie showing up first, and
mhm.
then Julia, and then Delta just like as a surprise. Because when Delta shows up, she's just gonna like destroy somebody, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh shit!" Like
Yeah, because
she's
Delta wasn't mentioned on TV yet, right?
nope, she wasn't mentioned yet. So when she shows up, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh shit!" Like she's really good.
Yeah.
So I can't wait that people see that because
Same.
that's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yes. Imagine a six woman tag with them.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
So in Japan right now, WWE is in Japan, and they're having a lot more fun than they should be.
I seen a clip, AJ versus Nakamura again.
No, it wasn't just AJ versus Nakamura. It was AJ versus Nakamura versus Cody.
Oh, versus okay.
Yeah, for the WWE title. And Rey Mysterio even brought his daughter out there. Like it's so weird because it's one of those things where it's like, hey, we're going out here to Japan, we're gonna do our thing, but but we're having fun because I've seen everybody post like other shit that they were doing in Japan. Like Jade, Bianca, they were out doing like fun shit. Dakota Kai was at a fucking what was that, a capybara farm or something? It was like everybody's out there having fun. They're just fucking doing all of this cool shit in Japan. Ben is celebrating his birthday out there. People are literally just like, oh, we're going out here to do this show. And they're like, oh, also, we're just having fun.
Did Punk sing happy birthday creepily to Rey Mysterio's daughter again?
No, because it's not her birthday. But um, Mako Satomura also kind of announced that 2025 will be her last year of wrestling and she will be retiring because she was on the tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like the only thing that shocks me about this tour, because like they've been over there for a few days and I think they have a few more. The only thing that shocks me is Julia hasn't showed up and wrestled or like did some kind of little surprise show up.
Does
Like,
so, damn, you just said her name, I forgot, but does she still work for WWE?
yes, she still works for WWE. The funny thing is she works for WWE, but she's kind of been winding down her career, so she's like in the later stages of her career, and she's like, I'm retiring next year.
Okay.
And so that's cool that like they're letting her retire and letting her do her own thing.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, good for her. Like WWE is having fun out in Japan, so I mean, it's a thing.
For them.
Yeah. So that's NXT, and let's move away from WWE and go to AEW. Dynamite started out. I was so fucking confused.
Okay.
Please tell me you were confused.
Like I missed like a few minutes of it. I got there late. What
Hmm.
was it, the MJF thing?
No, 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 no. This was the craziest part. So it starts out with Alex Marvez, and he's waiting to talk to Will Ospreay. Now, apparently, they're not at the arena. They were at the hotel. I was like, the fuck? And so Will Ospreay gets a knife stuck in his tire, and he can't get there. So he tells Alex Marvez, he goes, dude, he said, you got a car? And Alex Marvez says, yeah. He's like, give me your keys. And he's like, okay. So they get in the car, and Alex Marvez goes, can you drive in America? And Will Ospreay goes, we'll see. And he pulls off, and Marvez goes, ah! Dude, I swear to God, this was so fucking weird.
I hope that's on YouTube. That's how funny as shit. What the fuck?
It was so weird. And then MJF comes out, and I am so happy with this MJF promo. I'm so fucking happy. And you'll never guess why I was so happy with this MJF promo.
Why?
Because everybody woke the fuck up this morning and realized, what the fuck did we like about MJF again? Because
Oh shit.
this was fucking horrible. Because he does the same bullshit as Groiper as fucking promo that everybody just goes, dude, what the fuck? Like, why do you keep saying this dumb shit? Like, it's never fucking good. And it's just like, he's been saying this, but when he first got there, it was like, oh, this is edgy and it's kind of cool. And then, like, after a while, people was like, all right, like, you're running this bullshit in the ground. You're just a fucking edge lord. And then it's just like, he went to the lowest denominator, and you're like, all right, dude, cut it the fuck out. Like, we're done. Like, we're done here. And people literally are turning on MJF because it's like, you are just dog shit when it comes to these fucking promos. Like, you just want to say the most edgy shit. Oh, insert town, rundown person's like bad thing. Oh, also talk about dead relatives. Oh, I'm fucking cool. I'm edgy. Oh, I want to say a slur. Oh, I'm cool. And it's like, bruv, shut the fuck up.
Ain't by numbers like you would say.
It is, and it's just like it's not even the cool paint by numbers. This is the paint by numbers is like the most degenerate bullshit, and he thinks he's so good. And like every time he cuts these promos, it gets worse and worse to the point where it's like, at first, like I used to think like it was just us that just was like, well, fucking MJ is not good. He's not good. Like he's just a fucking edgelord. Like he's not really good. And then once I start seeing everybody else say the same shit that we've been saying behind the scenes for years, like he's starting to fucking turn us off of fucking promos. And like everybody's like, yeah, I used to think he was a good promo, but now I'm listening to his promos. He's not that good. What the fuck happened?
Oddly enough, he's better as a face, and then on top of that, he's better as a side character, not as the main character as a face.
Yes, because it's like he tries too hard to be a bad guy, but when it first started, it was like, oh, this is perfectly acceptable for AEW. And then everybody was like, oh, he's running into the ground. He's just getting worse and worse because, like, once you're an edgelord, you have to go edgier and edgier and edgier. And this is where he's at, like, in his fucking promos.
Don't forget his next fucking origin story when that happens.
Yes, he threw away the international championship and turned it to the U.S. championship
American.
and American, whatever. Who cares? Like, I don't give a shit about MJF anymore. Like, he can do a great match. He can do a great match. Don't get me wrong. It's just his promos are irritating and turn me the fuck off.
Who did that before though? Like throw away a title and made it into something else. Hmm.
Mm, I mean, everybody.
No, but
So,
like in the storyline.
oh, he did the same exact thing. It's like it's just the same shit, and it's like no originality. So, question: do you like the belt?
Hell no.
Okay.
Like you always want me to go in there and shit. This shit like looks like a fucking create a belt in the fucking 2K games or whatever. That someone just threw the fucking belt uh, um flag on it and whatever. All right, we're gonna call it a US title. Fuck it. Like who cares? No originality to it and whatever. Like to me, it's one of the ugliest US titles I've ever seen.
Yeah, it just doesn't do it for me, but I was like, whatever.
You could have done
So
so much better, dog. Like fuck.
I know. So Osprey shows up. He got there magically quick, and he challenges MJF to a match at All In. So it's All In MJF versus Will Osprey.
What about Pac?
Well, what about Pac? like this is exactly what I'm saying. What about Pac?
What
Like,
about Daniel Garcia?
what about Daniel Garcia? So then we get the elite, and they're going for the coin flip. Christopher Daniels is on the floor. Bryce Remsburg has no fucking say. He doesn't say shit about Christopher Daniels on the floor. He don't say a goddamn word. And then the elite goes, "Hey, we got a coin, and it says heads for AEW and then tails for elite." And they flipped the coin, and it was a double-sided coin. And Bryce Winberg didn't question it and didn't say shit about fucking Christopher Daniels on the floor.
He's one of them.
Dude, I was just like, it just pissed me off. I was like, you're not even gonna say anything. It's like, nah, fuck it.
He's their version of Nick Patrick.
Okay.
I'm calling it now. Yeah.
So then we had Suzuki versus Jericho, and they chopped each other for about 10 minutes. They didn't do another move. They just chopped each other back and forth for 10 minutes.
Who knew a fucking Jericho match I actually like?
Yeah, like this was a good match. And then they wrestled, and then Jericho cheated and won. Like, well, that's. I mean, we knew
I
he
mean,
had to win.
to
What?
be
Go
fair,
ahead. Hmm.
can you really call it cheating when it's FTW rules, extreme rules, or whatever the hell you want to call them?
I
There's
mean,
no rules, so you can't really cheat when there's no rules.
yeah. I mean, I guess so. But like, eh, it was just, it just was what it was. And then the rest of the learning tree comes out. And then Shibata comes out to help Suzuki, and he beats up the learning tree, gets rid of them, and clears house. So I guess it's gonna be Shibata versus Jericho, but they already wrestled. Sure.
No, I think it's gonna be Shibata and Suzuki versus probably Big Bill and Jericho. That's how I think it's gonna go. Side note, Shibata got a
Hmm.
broken arm or something? Because they mentioned something about a cast. I didn't see it myself.
No, there was no cast, but like he was supposed like his arm got fucked up by Jericho because they was joking about it. So yeah.
Okay.
So then we had a Willow Nightingale promo. She's talking, and then Chris Statlander attacked her.
Yeah, she wants that belt.
Yeah, the one that she got from CMLL.
Yeah,
And Chris beat the shit out of her. She picked her up and threw her on a box, just like she was nothing.
I think he really hurt her, for real, for real.
Nah, she's alright. She's alright. So yeah, and I will refrain my words that everyone has been saying about Chris Statlander. I will refrain. I will not say them. I,
What
I'm thinking them.
words?
I'm thinking them, but I'm not saying them. I'm not saying them. Everybody has said about Chris Statlander that they saw from that promo. I'm not saying them. I'm thinking them. I'm not gonna stop thinking them.
Viper, what words? Let the
I'm not.
audience know.
Brian Danielson had a promo, and Brian Danielson has this promo, and he's like, "Yeah, like I'm gonna have to have this title match." And then Jeff Jarrett comes on like, "Man, listen, you're talking like you don't believe in yourself, but we believe in you. We want you to fight. We want you to win. We want you to stand up and win that world title at Wembley Stadium. And I know you can do it." He's like, "I don't want you to give up. I want you to really do this." And I was in the Owen Hart tournament and you won. And he says all of this inspirational shit, all of this fucking inspirational shit, trying to get Brian like to feel some type of way. And Brian just goes, "Oh, I have to think about that."
I
That was
give
it.
no fucks.
I was like, dude, care. He's like, "Nah, I don't even give a shit." It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Guaranteed he's gonna fake another injury.
Dude, like I after the main event, I kind of want him to fake an injury, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So then we had Britt Baker versus Hikaru Shida, and Britt beats Hikaru Shida, which nobody thought she wasn't. She beat Hikaru Shida. This is Britt's first match back in a long time. Good to see her in a ring.
She didn't try to cheat. Like that caught me off guard, even though I know she's supposed to be a heel, but yeah.
Hmm. That that fucked me up too. That I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, she is a bad guy. Never mind. So then after the match, Mercedes comes down in a cowboy hat and boots and shorts and okay, I'll dial it back. I'll dial it back. I have to dial it back. Okay. Whew. So she comes out and talks shit to Britt, and the whole time she's talking shit to Britt, I'm like, I know where this is going. I thought it was one or two things were going to happen, and this one thing was something that we said on a podcast months ago. Said on a podcast months ago that wouldn't it be great if Camille was the Diesel to Mercedes Shawn Michaels? Yeah,
I take it back. I don't like it.
it was fun, and Camille beat the shit out of Britt Baker, and Mercedes was standing with her. Now, here we go, which is actually really funny. So they go to Comic Con, they do this little press thing for AEW. They're there, and all of a sudden, here comes Poison Ivy and Bane. And it's Mercedes and Camille. Camille is dressed up as Bane, and Mercedes is dressed up as Poison Ivy. and they disrupt the whole entire thing. And Tony Khan gives them the match at All In and says the match is on at All In. It's Britt Baker versus Mercedes. And it's like, yeah, no, we knew that, but like, I'm glad that you made it official.
Yep.
So then we have Christian, and he says that Nick Wayne is going to be in a battle royal. The winner gets a title shot. And Nick Wayne is so happy. And then he sees Skip Sabian, and he's like, dude, stop fucking following us around. He's like, your dad's dead. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, so it's yours. What are you doing?
Like I text you, I'm like, isn't his dad dead?
That shit was hilarious. So then we had Pac versus Bronson Boulder, and I was just like, okay. And they didn't say shit else about him getting his international title match or anything. I was like, okay,
That's why basically fuck Pac.
yeah. So then we had Team AEW, and they're getting there, and fucking Darby goes, "Who made you the leader, Swerve? You shouldn't talk for me." He's like, "I want the title." He's like, "I should be the guy in charge." And then Max Caster out of nowhere goes, "But I'm the best wrestler here." And everybody's like, "Dude, nobody believes that. Nobody believes that at all."
You gotta stop saying that shit. Like for real, for real.
Yeah. And then Mark Briscoe was the one with the voice that calmed everybody down and got you all together because we're Team AEW and we need to stay together because we need to beat the Elite. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we had
Like
Mariah
at
May.
that point, I thought they really were gonna lose. Like it was all gonna fall apart.
Nah, I kind of figured they were gonna win because it was gonna set up something. So then we had Mariah May versus some young lady. She beat the dog shit out of this young lady. And then Mariah May is standing there and Tony Storm's music hits. In my mind, I'm literally like, I hate this trope. I wish that they would finally do away with this trope because it's always the heel fucking around with the music and it never works. That's what I thought. And just as I say that, evil Tony Storm shows up and beats the shit out of Mariah and they had to separate them.
He was pissed.
Yes. Once again, I will go back to the thing that I've said earlier. I will say again, I will say no words and I will move on. Just evil Tony Storm and glamorous Mariah May.
I'm just about to ask you about that. Is her
Mm-hmm.
gimmick like a knockoff, like Tony type of thing? Like a little bit? Like she
A
trying to make fun of
little,
her?
a little bit,
Okay.
but those two women. That's all I can say. Let's move on. So,
Moving on.
so then we get to the match beyond, which is Blood and Guts. What are your thoughts on Blood and Guts?
What's one word you always like to use? Dog water.
So you didn't like this either.
No.
So okay, I there was shit in this that I was like, okay, what the fuck, like, and I don't mean what the fuck in like this good way, like, oh, this is really cool. It literally starts off with Jack Perry in the ring, and Darby Allin comes in, and Jack Perry throws a chair right at Darby Allin's face. Unprotected chair shot. One.
Yep.
I'm the first unprotected chair shot. It's like, okay. And they're in a ring and they're fighting. And because the heels get the advantage, Matt Jackson comes. Wait, no, it was Nick Jackson comes out. Nick Jackson comes out,
I thought it was Matt
and
too.
yeah, no, it was Nick. But Nick comes out, so Nick squares up, and Nick is helping Jack Perry beat up fucking Darby Allin. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, they really need to change their hair so you can tell who's who.
One, I swear one had lighter hair.
Yeah, it was Nick had the lighter hair, and like that's how it was supposed to go. And to be honest, I'm like, okay, this is how it's supposed to go. Like Nick's supposed to come out, and then one of the acclaimers supposed to come out. No, Mark Briscoe comes out. I was like, huh? That's not how that's supposed to work. But all right,
I was weird.
yeah, Mark Briscoe comes out, and then Matt Jackson comes out. I was like, oh, cool. Like, all right, so then Acclaim comes out, and it was Bowens from Acclaim, and he brings out some scissors and stabs the Bucks in the face, scissors their mouth. And I was like, oh, okay. And I know some people are like, oh, this was so cool. Like Darby did the same skateboard shot that he does every fucking time. Same skateboard shot.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Yes. Then Okada comes out, which everybody, I swear to God, everybody said the same exact thing. We want to see Okada bleed, not because we want to see him bleed because we hate him. We just wanted to see him bleed because he's in blood and guts. And boy, was was that the fucking weirdest shit ever. Because I swear to God, I don't think Okada did one fucking thing in this match that was like anything of note. Okada just was like slamming people and just like, clothesline, a drop kick here, a
He
clothesline
did
here.
do one thing to note though. He
What?
brought in a weird stop sign
That was it. Like that was it.
that caught my
Then
eye.
Max,
Like the stop sign, like the stop sign was the only weapon that caught my eye.
yes, then Max Caster came in, and like they're just beating the shit out of each other, and so everybody's getting fucked up. Then fucking Hangman's music hits. He doesn't show up. Hangman doesn't show up, and they're like, okay, what the fuck?
What did you think was going on at this point?
Oh, I knew this was a setup. I knew he was gonna fuck Swerve up.
Oh, okay, because I thought they were brawling in the back.
Mm-mm. I knew he was waiting for Swerve to come out, and then Swerve comes out, and then Hangman beats the shit out of him, handcuffs him, on to the ring on the outside, and it was funny because Kate from Fightful literally said out of her mouth after they handcuffed fucking Swerve, she said, "Nana, where are you with the bolt cutters?"
Oh shit!
So they locked the door. Hangman comes in, and literally Matt Jackson had to say, "If you don't get in here, we will fire you. Get the fuck in here. Leave him alone. Get in here." And it's like, no, I want to see them fight. I want to see them fight more. So they get in the ring, and they lock the door. Swerve's outside. They bring the bolt cutters, unlock fucking Swerve, but Jeff Jarrett gets involved. Daddy Ass gets involved. Fucking the bald guy from the Hang with the Elite, he gets involved. Swerve
Brandon
finally,
Cutler.
yeah, Brandon Cutler. Swerve finally gets in there. Swerve gets in there and he looks like a fucking monster where he beats the shit out of all the Elite except for Hangman. And then him and Hangman finally get the touchies of it. And they just beat the shit out of each other. And as soon as they start beating the shit out of each other, I was like, that's the match I want to see at fucking Wembley Stadium. I don't want to see fucking Brian Danielson. Sorry, Brian. I want to see fucking Swerve and Hangman.
There was a spot there I didn't like at all with fucking
Hmm.
Swerve, and it was the one where all of them had staplers and whatever.
Yes. Hmm.
Like they all were stapling him, and he just there laughing his ass off or whatever. Like it, I hate to use this word, but it was cringe.
But dude, okay, so the thing about that is like him and Hangman did that before, and that was like a callback to their thing, and then they brawled outside and killed each other and just like ended like their series. So it's like, all right, I still want to see them wrestle, but like they're no
Yeah,
longer together. But yeah, like that's kind of just where he did it was like from that brawl that they had where they just stapled each other and he just like stapled his face and was like, haha, I'm the sicko. I'm like, all right.
no, I remember. I didn't like it then either.
Yeah, I don't like it. I didn't like it either. And then the finish, which I didn't like at all. because it made no fucking sense. They handcuffed Jack Perry to the cage in the inside, and Mark Briscoe hits a fucking unprotected chair shot on fucking Jack Perry. Crash right on his head. And now that was so fucked up. And Corey Graves was like, dude, coming from a wrestler that had a fucking concussion, that shit, like, I don't approve of that shit, and people should take care of themselves. He's like, this is no tribalism, no us versus them. Dude, people should protect themselves more. And
I totally agree with Corey. Like, there's a sport out there that I hate because you could damn near get concussion and die. It's that fucking power slap shit. That's what that reminds me of. I don't like that.
dude, and the funny part was like, he fucking said that, and you know that the tribalist bullshit. They was like, oh fuck you, whatever, whatever. He deleted it. And the funny part was like everybody agreed with him, even though some people was like, "Oh, it was a gimmick chair shot." And even
Word.
people, look, even the people that was like it was gimmick, it still was like it still can fucking hurt. Like if you listen to it, it was a thud.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and it was like it's not like he was doing it out of malice. He was literally doing it because like what the fuck, like it could fucking kill him and give him a concussion. Like what are you talking about?
Oh, but fans, quote unquote, love these people, but they don't care.
Exactly. And it's like it turned into some tribalist bullshit and people was like telling Corey like, oh, go fuck yourself. Corey deleted it because like even if he learned that it was a fucking gimmick, like he like deleted it. He fucking deleted it. And it was like, no, you shouldn't have deleted it. It was like it was a valid thing. It was a valid criticism.
I don't always agree with Corey, but I'm on Corey's side on this one.
Yeah. So then the finish came when Darby Allin started pouring fucking gasoline on Scapegoat. And he told Max Jackson, who was also handcuffed in the ring, he said, give me my title match at All In against Jack Perry. And Matt's like, all right, fuck it. He's like, all right, fuck it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Just don't burn him. Just don't burn him. And then he just like, all right, now say you quit. And he's like, dude, he was like, what the fuck? He's like, say you quit or I set him on fire. And he was like, all right, all right, all right, we fucking quit. And I'm just like, dude, that's something the fucking Hills would do. What
Yeah,
is
yeah.
happening? Dude,
Now
it
we
pissed.
just said like we looking out for people's safety and whatever, right? But
Mm-hmm.
didn't part of you actually want to see like how would it look if they actually did it? Because like I'm like, what if you really had the balls to fucking do that shit?
The part of me was like, he's gonna do it anyway, because he kept acting like he was gonna do it. But like the whole time is not only was he gonna do it, I'm thinking in my head, what the fuck is going on? This is like he's the good guy. He's a fucking good guy. What is going on? Dude, I was just so pissed. I was so pissed. But yeah, that was blood and guts. Guts and blood. Shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean horse shit. It was horse shit. But like, yeah, I the funny part was like I thought everybody was gonna be like, oh, this was such a great match. It was so awesome. I saw so many people criticize this match. Was like, yeah, this match wasn't all that.
Good. Like I feel like Blood and Guts should be on a pay-per-view. Like it shouldn't be on a regular Dynamite. Cause like the commercials take away from it too.
Okay, but here's another thing that I really would like if this was a thing. I want some stakes in this to feel like it actually was a thing instead of a slapdash. Hey, we're gonna throw these guys together versus the elite,
Yeah.
and it's like, what? Like, none of these people really had anything like, hey, yeah, we're like we meant to do this, and it's like, you guys just like kind of got slapdash together, and it was like no stakes, no story behind it. It was just like, fuck it, we're Team AEW, and it just
especially
it
their clan.
yeah, it felt like there was no heart and soul to this. It just was like, fuck it, we're here. And
Yeah.
it's like I didn't like that. Like if it was somebody that like literally like made me care, I'd be like, you know what, that fucking's awesome. This was like, whatever.
Like you said, stakes. I kind of want them to bring back the ECW version that they did a few times, whatever, where each person loses something. So each
Double
person has their
Jeopardy?
own stake. Huh?
Yeah, it was Double Jeopardy.
Yeah, exactly. Double Jeopardy.
Yeah, like they I want to say they did that in GCW, and it would be great if they did it here, but this one was just like, whatever. Yeah, I just was like, okay, sure. But like it felt like a soulless thing. Like sometimes when they do Hell in a Cell, they're like, hey, we have to have a Hell in a Cell for no reason. And it's like, yeah, but like there's no stakes here. Like that's what this felt like. It was like there's no stakes here.
Exactly. At
Yeah, it was like
least they didn't do the one spot they done in like the rest of them where they throw somebody off the top of the cage.
they
Thankfully for
kind
that.
of they kind of did with Bowens on the outside. They was like, hey, we're pushing you down onto the tables. And it's like, oh, okay. I mean, whatever, man. It just they got to get better next year. They, they got to get better. But yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, and TNA news. Um, Ali looks like he's going to be facing Nick Nemeth for the world title.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's gonna be an awesome match, I think.
Oh, it's going to be fucking a banger. It's going to be a real fucking banger. I can't wait.
Also,
Like,
Wesley was on TNA.
yeah, yeah. And I can't wait to like that whole story plays out where they're like, hey, we're gonna do the tag team title match over here and over there.
Yeah,
Like this whole thing is gonna be really fun. Like this crossover is fun once it works, and like also more people are paying attention to TNA. They care.
yeah. We've been there since day one. So,
Yeah. So
question: whatever happened
answer.
to Myron Reed? Because he's a rascal.
Myron Reed is injured. He is
Oh, he's
injured
injured.
at the current moment. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay. Because he shows up, it's gonna be even better.
because like that's the only reason he's not there. He even said it. He was like, "Yeah, I'm injured, so I will be back." But yeah,
Could you imagine like two of them in TNA and two of them in NXT, and every once in a while they alternate as
oh
tag team champions?
that would be so great.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the show.
Yep.
Any last words?
No, I did the last week.